Welcome to the messagelabs Web Security Services overview. This demonstration will last around 7 minutes and cover web reporting, creation of rules, and the tools that we make available to you. Once enabled, the Web Security Services dashboard offers you a top-level view of the service and the threats that we are protecting you from on a daily basis. You can quickly track threat volumes and policy breaches over various time periods. Once selected, the first screen provides an overview, with subsequent tabs offering detail on the varying aspects of the service. Anti-spy, antivirus, and URL filtering. To create and modify policy, we must select the Configuration option. Then select the Web Security Services configuration. The first area to view is the anti-spyware and antivirus section. We identify viruses and spyware automatically once your web traffic is pointed towards the messagelabs infrastructure. Therefore, the only area to configure is the alert page. This is generated when we identify malicious content when browsing the World Wide Web. A preview of this message can be generated by selecting the option at the bottom of the page. This message will then be displayed to end users. To create rules and policy around web content, select the URL filtering link in the navigation pane to the left. The first screen that is displayed is the page containing all rules, be they active or inactive. These rules are displayed in order as they work from the top down. Rules can be made active or inactive at the click of a button. The priority of a rule can also be simply and instantly modified by moving it up and down or choosing a position for the rule at the top of the page. Policy is created by selecting the New Rule tab. The first step in creating a rule is to give the rule a name. This name will be displayed in any alerts that end users receive. There are several actions available for the rules: allow, allow and log, block, and block and log. In order to get statistics on a particular rule, you will need to select one of the options with a log action. The Time tab allows you to have a rule active during specific time periods. Time zones can be selected in the drop-down menu, with specific days selected below. Start and finish times for the rules can be then edited below, or simply kept to the day selected. More than one time period can be selected for each of the rules. If rules are not time-specific, please select the Ignore Time Periods radio button. To define specific URL-based policy, you will need to select URL categories within this next tab. Messagelabs categorizes millions of websites according to their content. We offer 55 categories which front these sites, making selection much easier. Messagelabs will update the list behind the scenes with new websites as they emerge. There is an unclassified option at the top of the screen. This covers any website that is yet to be categorized. By selecting the categories listed, you can easily build policy to suit your organization's requirements. In addition to these categories, you can select specific URLs with which to add to your policy. To select an additional URL, to either block or allow, select the specific URL radio button. To add an address, complete the field indicated without the protocol http:// or https://, for example, www.donotView.com. The URL must be in the right-hand list to become an active part of your policy. Previous addresses are listed on the left for inclusion in other policy you may create. Content within web pages can also be identified and blocked accordingly. To identify content within a rule, select the radio button and identify which content you wish to block. Each of these content boxes are additive, so that if you select more than one, we will identify either selection. If there are areas that are not covered in our criteria, you can add your own custom file types and/or MIME types. We can now move on to look at groups and how they can be used to deliver greater flexibility in evolving your acceptable use policy for specific users. The Groups tab allows you to have rules specifically targeted at a subsection of users within the organization. This allows greater flexibility within the generation of your web security policy. Groups can be created in the Custom Groups section or synchronized in the Directory Groups area. To use a group in a policy, select the Use Groups radio button. Then select the group that you would like to use and add them to the table on the right-hand side. These custom groups can be used in addition to your Active Directory groups. Alternatively, you can browse your directory groups and select the ones that are pertinent to the rule that you are creating. Once a rule has been successfully saved, it will be live within 5 to 15 minutes, if not sooner. The Tools link to the left-hand side is where you can download various items to assist in building and maintaining your groups of users. The groups can be viewed along with the date and time that the list was last synchronized. Groups and users can be viewed within this section, as well as the synchronization tool download area. You can download the tool for Windows or Linux with and without a bundled Java runtime environment. MessageLabs also provides an environment to download a client-side proxy. This tool enables you to capture user information to assist with creating policy and reporting on specific users. We shall wrap up this overview by looking at the in-depth reports that MessageLabs offer for the web security services. To gain access to the reports, first select the Reports tab in ClientNet, then choose Web Security Services Reports. There are four main areas of reporting: the top-level dashboard, summary reports, more granular detailed reports, and audit reports. The summary report gives you a top-level view of the services and appears in PDF format. The summary report is broken down by set date ranges over the last 12 months, or you can customize the report by using specific dates. Detailed reports offer you greater granularity and are delivered in CSV format. The detailed reports can be delivered on the specific areas of the web security service. The report can also be customized to get specific detail on users and groups. The final report to review is the audit report. The audit report can be run for an up-to-the-minute view of user activity. The audit report can be run on specific users and categories that you have created in your rules and policy. It will only report on the categories and users if they are live in a policy and set to log. It can also present data from the rules that you have created. That concludes the MessageLabs overview